Wow. New York, baby. Jackhammering to me is like birds chirping. The traffic's so bad in Times Square that we have to get out and walk. This is like music to my ears. Guys, so I'm super excited. We just arrived to NASDAQ. I'm gonna be featured on, and I've been actually asked to speak at Carlos Gil's show on Facebook Watch and on YouTube here at the NASDAQ headquarters. It's called Real Talk. It's gonna be myself, a gentleman named Carl, an editor and publisher for Inman News, one of the biggest real estate news websites out there actually, and then the world famous, world renowned star of $1 Million Listing, Ryan Serhant, is also going to be on it, so I'm super excited. He was one of my inspirations to why I got into real estate, and I felt like out of all of the other agents that were featured on that show, like season 1, season 2, I'm thinking back, I could kind of relate the most to him. For him to even select me to be at this grand stage, speaking next to Ryan Serhant and himself on a show at the NASDAQ headquarters here in Times Square, like I'm super honored and I'm just super grateful to him. And it just shows you, like, if you put yourself out there, good things will happen. Maybe not immediately, but you got to be consistent with it. Hey, how's it going? Here for Carlos Gil show, Real Talk.
So this is Dex. This is Carl. Dex. Carl's the editor-in-chief at Inman News.
So do you guys
work together then? Or? Yes and no. So, we're friends, and Dex a prominent up-and-coming real estate agent here in New York City.
Are you on part of Ryan's team?
No.
Seekers, or?
No. Just, I'm good friends with one of his team members, but no, yeah, we're just technically competitors, but.
I see. Which brokerage are you in?
Compass.
Compass?
Yes.
We write about Compass all the time.
Oh, yeah.
We'll spend a good amount of time with each other, and then the final segment will be a panel with the three of you. So you have Carl
Great.
from Inman News, and then Dex the City, which is a real estate agent. So recently Inman wrote an article, and it wasn't you that wrote it, it was one of your colleagues, on today's consumer is trusting influencers more so than real estate agents.
That's right, yeah.
Paraphrase.
They would rather go with social media influencers to find information about homes and purchasing than standard real estate agents.
So I'll turn that to you so you can kind of summarize.
It was an English.
The day my phone went green. What are you gonna do without a phone?
That's what we're gonna see?
With cameras in it? There we go.
There we go. All right, cool.
Oh.
Excellent. All right, back to the shot on me. Great. Welcome back to Real Talk. On this next segment, we're joined on the set by Mr. Dex Lipovic, who is an up-and-coming real estate agent here in New York City for Compass Real Estate. He also goes by Dex in the City, as well as Carl Franzen, editor-in-chief of Inman News, and we're joined once again by Mr. Ryan Serhant. What advice would you give to Dex, specifically, as a newer real estate agent here in New York?
Dex, you're awesome.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, you should come work for me. That's probably the biggest advice I would give. The second piece of advice that I would give is just keep doing what you're doing, right? Like you just talked about consistency, authenticity. Your Instagram feed is funny, but it's also informative, and that goes a long way. Like people don't want to be bored, right? Like that's what we were talking about before. You see someone's Instagram feed or their social media feed or their YouTube, and it's just boring property videos. Like no one cares. There's so much out there. People want to see like what they like to see, right? They like to see people, pets and babies. Cars or whatever else they're interested in. So you got to fit into what people like to see as they're scrolling through. Like if it's a funny photo of you, right? You're thinking about rainy day thoughts, like, oh, I was doing that today too. Double tap that. And then I'll think about you when I want to buy my next apartment. And if it's not tomorrow, it could be in 3 years, but you're the guy.
Of course.
So I think just keep staying authentic, keep staying consistent, but also don't forget, and I think a lot of people make this mistake. I'm not saying you have, but a lot of people have, where they forget that the work does come first. Like brand can be exciting, but brand also, at least at first, isn't gonna pay your bills. And like that work comes first, no matter what. Like I can post all the pretty photos I want, but if I haven't sold anything to talk about that's real, right, then what am I talking about? And that's kind of that one question that I have with regards to the Engel and Volker's article, where it's like, okay, if you're gonna trust that influencer more, but have they actually sold anything? Have they actually done the work? right? You want to work with somebody that, yes, has a profile and has has an influence out there to help you, but they also need to be good at what they do.
I often say people buy from people. They don't buy from logos. They really don't buy from brands. They buy from people that they trust. And that's what's great about social media. You're able to build trust and credibility, i.e. influence. So are we going to get to a point, and this is a question for all three of you gentlemen, are we going to get to a point where real estate transactions now are happening without people necessarily needing to look at a listing in person, but instead by building a relationship and then by seeing properties online?
Yeah, I would say yes. I've actually sold 5 separate properties sight unseen, and I was featured on the cover of the Wall Street Journal for this exact topic, where I actually connected with 3 of the individuals, 3 of the potential clients through social media, had never actually met them, and then they went in under contract just through video and virtual reality tours as well. So I was able to build that trust basically just through video and social media, and like Ryan talked about, them seeing you every single day and essentially trusting you.
And that is Real Talk. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Dex, starting with you, where can the viewers out there connect with you and learn more about you?
Dex in the City across all platforms, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook, and www.dexinthecity.com.
Of course, I would invite everybody to check out inman.com for the latest real estate news and trends and information. And if you're looking for me specifically, you can check out @Carl Franzen on Twitter, on Instagram, and yeah, happy to connect with you.
And we went through this, but yeah, Ryan Serhant everywhere.
Excellent. Ryan Serhant everywhere. Make sure that you buy the book. It's on sale now. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for your time. And that's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Real Talk. If you're watching this on Facebook Watch, you know what to do. Be sure to like, comment, share. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, peace.
Good to meet you.
Thanks so much.
Yeah,
Thanks for the kind words. Appreciate it. That was the biggest plug I could have ever asked. So I appreciate you.
I got you.
My boy.
Hey, going back to networking and relationship building.
Yeah.
Like what just
Absolutely.
happened is a byproduct of you and I getting to know each other and you being a good dude.
Of course, I
Showing me
appreciate
support.
that. And when you find that person that connects with you on that higher level, like you and I did, it's a pretty quick camaraderie. Like we've only really hung out 4 or 5 times, if you think about it.
But like 4 or 5 meaningful times. Do you like the suit, by the way, man?
But dude,
it's a nice lighting right here.
dude, this is Ted B.
Yeah, bro.
My guy.
There you go. Oh, that's a nice place, man. Cool.
Sweet. All right, let's go outside and take some pics.
All right, guys, so we just got done being featured on the Real Talk show, Carlos Gil show here at NASDAQ headquarters. I must say it went phenomenal. Got to speak with Ryan Serhant. He actually gave some great insight into my personal brand and gave me some phenomenal advice in terms of where to take my personal brand, not only real estate, but social media branding, what I'm trying to get done in terms of my vlog, and then even on LinkedIn. We talked a lot about LinkedIn, which I was surprised about.